Okay. Afternoon or evening or whatever freaking time it is, everybody. Oh, that burns a little bit. Damn, son. So yeah, I did a video one time called either Fight Magic or Movie Magic, whatever, where I recorded a scene from the movie Central Intelligence, where Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is playing a character that's a CIA agent, and him and little Kevin Hart beside that bar, that little fight scene. That looked cool, and it looked what you think might be realistic. It still did to me. There are a decent amount of fight scenes that Jason Statham does in movies that look realistic. The only difference is I actually do believe that Jason Statham actually has black belts in different martial arts, which I don't think The Rock does. The Rock was just a wrestler. So, anyway, we see all this stuff on TV and it looks cool, and we think we can duplicate it. We think if we get faster, we learn how to punch hard, we'll be good fighters, or we learn how to do all these kicks and flips, we'll be good and bad just as they are, basically, in a sense. I wish that walls would stop flying from a gosh darn camera at the moment. Well, anyway, something I've come across lately. You could be the fastest or the hardest hitter in the world. That doesn't make you a good fighter. It doesn't make you a good defender. It doesn't mean you have a good chance standing up for your own and laying down your own, or whatever the heck. Now, a lot of my videos I did, and a lot more I wanted to do, but I ended up deleting. I told people when I first had the idea what I thought punching was people basically just, balling up their hand until it gets like a fist and just jolting out like that. Now my dad, he took karate and martial arts and all that, and he learned a whole bunch of different stuff, and I watched a whole bunch of martial arts movies thanks to him, and a decent amount of them I liked. And I always saw in their movies where people would punch and other guy would like grab their arm and they'd break it somewhere along their elbow. So I don't know, I just had that fear inside my mind of actually being somebody who knew how to fight one day, for whatever reason. Even though I'm very much against physical altercations, I'm not that big a fan of them, except for watching them on TV, because I know it's almost all of it's fake. So when I'd punch, I'd have a little bit of a curve in it, so I have more resistance. But any resistance is all that I have in this punch, or it makes my arm pretty tense. It's harder just to grab and move around, really. But it makes it slower, as I've learned. Then later on inside life, sometimes I'd bend forward a little bit. Other times I just bend my shoulder. I'd bend my shoulder in while I'm also moving my hips. I'm moving that way then, and go back and forth, I practice with that, and a friend taught me, that right there, and whatnot. And then later on, I got to realizing that if you don't have your fist right in a certain place to hit while punching, you don't have your hand conditioned to that. Punching somewhere among hard bones among the face like that has some real hard bones that stick out. You easily can break your knuckles. That's why I try to learn hand palms. A good majority of the time I've done it right with the center of my hand, the squishy part. Although most people use bottom parts right there. A little bit squishy, but also got some bones that can hurt if doing wrong. You're not just going like that from what I'm talking. You should be going under soft spots. You're not aiming for any hard spots at all, because it's still going to hurt your hand. Unless, of course, that right there maybe. But that still might hurt a little bit, even as squishy as that is. And I have one friend from overseas country, actually, who has been through some stuff in his life. He's been taught a lot of different stuff, and I get to see him a few times every once in a blue moon, it seems, show off stuff. You can see how really false is the mindset TV and the other YouTube video people that teach self-defense give you, whatnot. especially if you're doing puppeting. But one guy's standing there and the other guy's just controlling his movements on him, showing his skill, while another guy's just standing there. So yeah, alright folks, I'll see y'all around.